Okay, this here is the aftermarket amplifiers connected into the stock speakers of the bike. It has its own power off the battery directly. It doesn't go through the wiring harness of the bike at all. The only thing that does use the factory harness is right here is the speaker connections. Now this here is the stock speaker wire for this side. So eventually I will take the stock speaker and just plug it in here. In the meanwhile, I'll disconnect these power wires and speaker wires from both of the amps that I have on here. So now these are just hanging free. They're still connected in, but I'm going to disconnect them as I just showed. The amps come out, and this here is my power and my ground. Ground goes to the chassis of the bike, the power goes directly to the battery. So if I disconnect these, starting with the power, disconnect it, okay, that is taped up, not going anywhere. Do the same with the ground, although I won't bother taping it because it doesn't matter if it's taped or not. Take the amps right off the bike. They're not there. Now, this here is my aftermarket speaker wire from the amp. You can see it goes right here into the plugs that go to the amp. This is the stock speaker wires, which, like I say, I'll connect into the stock speakers. And for the time being, I'll just sit that up there. And then same with the other side. Again, this here is my stock speaker wire, which I will connect into the stock speaker. And I now have these wires from the amp all disconnected, not going anywhere. This one here is just a ground that is not connected to anything. Turn on the stereo, and it is not running the amp anymore. It is just now running the stock speakers. I'll just turn it up a bit. So stock speakers in the front, and it does have the stock speakers in the back. I'll now do another clip going to the back.